My name is David Speedy, Director of the Program in U.S. Global Engagement here at the Carnegie Council. The Council provides a forum for vital issues such as the ethics of nuclear disarmament, but we need your help. To guarantee the future of programs such as these, please give generously to the Council's fund drive. Visit carnegiecouncil.org and click on Donate/Join. Thank you.
When one thinks about the substance and tone of Kennan's writings, much of which you've alluded to here, one thinks of this grand literary style and this sense of pessimism and so on that you've brought out rather well. So in terms of the, one of the major themes, if not the major themes in foreign policy debate today, what would Kennan have made of the American exceptionalism claim and debate?
Oh, I think George never really believed in American exceptionalism. I think part of the key to understanding Kennan is that this country was going to be subject to the same pressures and influences and foibles and fallacies as all other great countries. Very much part of his message, Joel has written about this himself in his book, Kennan's and the Other Great Realists at the end of World War II, was that the United States had to grow up. It had to learn to behave as other great powers on the world scene. And so I think in that sense, the sense that we were somehow a more virtuous nation or somehow exempt from even the internal contradictions that might afflict other nations, George did not think that way. He thought, we are part of the world, and we have to learn realistically to behave in that way. At the same time, I did subtitle my book, An American Life, and that has elicited a good deal of curiosity, notably from Louis Kennan in the New Yorker last week, whose first line is, the subtitle is very puzzling, and I did have an argument with my publisher about this, actually, or one of my editors at Penguin about this too. Was this the appropriate subtitle? I think it is, because first of all, George was a great American patriot, and with all of the criticism of America, you would not at first think so. But sometimes the people who are hardest on a country care most deeply about the country. Sometimes people who are hardest on themselves know themselves better. Now, yes, it's true. 95% of what he says about America in the diaries is horribly critical, intensely critical, sometimes excessively critical. I don't think he understood America. I know he didn't understand American politics. He did not understand American democracy. He was often clueless with regard to how politics worked, and that was one of his great problems in government. But this did not mean that he lacked affection for this country. And I think that is suggested, as was earlier mentioned in that last line of the X article. Providence has given us a special challenge. So while he did not believe in American exceptionalism, in the sense of this being some kind of God-given country, he certainly did believe in what this country had to offer the world and in the standards to which this country should live up. So to me, that's patriotism, and that's love of country.